So I guess this is a video. I'm going to show you how to do a turban in 2.5 ways. I know, half, that sounds weird, but stick around to find out what that means. But first, before I start, I want to talk about, I guess, my inspiration. I started wearing turbans because I saw this like really beautiful picture of my mom from like, I guess, the late, it was probably 89 or 90 with my dad, and she looked so fly, and I was like, yo, who is this woman? What have you done for my mother? She just looked really beautiful and regal, and I was down. I was like, I gotta do that. So that's the first inspiration for like why I do turbans. The second is I'm really inspired by Todd Egg kind of culture, but like just like the fashion aspect. Like I would never go as far as saying like this is the Touareg look. I'm not about that appropriation, but I think the wraps are really beautiful. Also, I guess different Bedouin styles, and then also a tribute to the continent of Africa in general, just like the wrapping women looking like queens all day long. So that's where I get my inspiration from. Okay, so this first look, I don't have a name for it. I've heard it once been described as the French turban. I don't know if it's actually originated from France. I kind of doubt that. But this is the first look. If you like what you see, then stick around. Okay, so for this first look, you're going to need a scarf that's not too long, not too short. I don't know what I'm saying. But just one that's definitely not a pashmina. Pashmina would be too big for this look. This is the scarf I'm going to use. It's a striped scarf, but it looks good for this look. It looks good to have a printed scarf. It looks good sometimes when it's solid colored. Like, I prefer it to be printed, but it's up to you. So we're gonna put the scarf over. Oh, by the way, if you have a triangular scarf, this makes this look completely much easier. It actually looks better a little bit, but I don't have a triangular scarf, so we're gonna work with these rectangles. Okay, so you're gonna put your scarf behind you like that. You're gonna make sure it reaches like the very nape of your neck, back of your skull. Okay, you're gonna bring your scarf forward like this, and you're gonna kind of take this, make it sure it's a little flat. Then you're gonna kind of fold this way. You're going to take this ends and cross it like that. So this is how it'll look. Okay. But this look also, it looks good in the middle. It doesn't have to be in the middle, to each their own, right? Also decide what you want your ears to do. I like my ears to be flat, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Then you're going to take the second scarf, flip it back that way. So some people may decide to leave it like this and just put it back. I prefer to tuck it in first. I think it looks cute that way, so I'll just do a little tucking in. There we go. So it looks like a little notch you got there. You're going to take the excess. Try to make it as flat as possible, or just enough to make your head shape look normal. And then I'm going to tuck the excess all the way in the back. So this is the first turban look. It looks good with studded earrings. I'm going to get a little fancy. Put this one. So there you go. That's the first look. Okay, so this is the second look, and we'll discover a name for it. So this is the second. Okay, so this is the second look. For this one, you can use a pashmina. I'm going to use a pashmina. I think pashminas in general, it's like the perfect length and thickness for this look. And this is the turban. that I guess this was the one that was really inspired by my mom. Okay, so I'm gonna fold my turban, my pashmina, a little bit, because you know I like the sharp edges. Okay, put it around my head. I'm gonna make it kind of even in terms of length on both sides. So, I'm gonna tie it like that. Again, decide what you want to do with your ears. Alright, so now I'm going to take my first end. Sometimes you like end up with one end that's like slightly shorter. For me, it's this end. I'm going to open it up from the folds like that. Then I'm going to put it across that way. Okay. So the way to get the perfect turban, or your version of the perfect turban, is to play with the folds, see what you like. I like my folds to be a little bigger and fluffy. That doesn't look nice. Alright, there we go. Like that. So it's the first end. Then I'm going to take the second end, open it up, play with it a bit, and put it across. I want to have more of the A shape, which it looks like it's not doing that really on camera. Wait. Okay, kind of the A. Look, A. Alright, so you're going to take both ends now, tie it back around. And then tuck in the excess in the back. Okay, so right now this looks pretty like asymmetrical, and it's up to you to kind of fluff it out and feel out how you want it to look if you want it more symmetrical. So I'll like play inside the folds, give it a more like a desired look, play with the shape of the A. Alright, so this would be the turban. It never looks perfect. Like, you can get it as close to perfect as possible, but it will never be like super straight A and like the folds are all even. Never. Like, it doesn't work out that way. But you can do hijab stuffing, which is what I used to do sometimes. And that would be like, you put like, I don't know, a little piece of paper or a sock on one side to make it look a little more symmetrical. Guilty. Okay. So this is the turban. I don't have a name for this turban either. We'll leave it at that. It's the turban. It's the A turban. The A turban. Alright, so this is the look. You can wear earrings with this. I like to wear studded earrings. And you may not. To each their own. So this is the first look. This is the A turban. I mean, not the first look. It's the second one now. The A turban. There we go. Okay, so this is the half look I was talking about. So this is a look, I guess for the times when you have like a scarf that's a lot smaller and it would never fit your whole head. So and you're like bummed out because it's a really pretty print and you really want to use it. This is for that look. So really, what it is the A turban with just like, I guess like a little bit of the French turban to it. So this is the look. It looks good if the second one is printed and the first one's a solid color. Okay, so stick around for this one if you want to see. For this look, you just need the A turban, and then your second little tiny piece of scarf. So my scarf's already folded. This is the print. I'm going to put it behind me. Then I'm going to tie it in the front. I'm going to put it a little off to the side, a little off to the center. Off center. And I'm going to tuck in this piece right here. Then with the extra piece, I'm just going to twist it a bit. Then tuck it in. So there you go. Now Now this look is just for, it's just like if you're feeling extra fancy. Maybe sometimes I have days when I look at my turban, I'm like, this is a little boring. I want to make it more extra. So this is what I do sometimes. Let me tuck it in more. Okay, that is the look.